What's up, guys? Part 4 of my amazing adventure in the wilderness. Last episode, you guys voted on nothing because I have no viewers, and I also did upload the last video before this one. I'm recording them back to back, and I don't feel like walking up a hill to get reception. So here we are. Welcome. I've decided to check out the laser tag area, which is where I fell off a huge vine swing and scraped my back a bunch. The best way to get across this place is usually to walk across those rocks, but I'm about to do what's called a pro gamer move and jump across from the least long point on this rocks. Wow, guys, thanks for your support so much during that, except the fact that I was cutting this before anyone even decided to support me, if they actually did decide to support me. So, today we're going to be checking out the laser tag section, which had a dope vine swing until it snapped while I was on it. This is a bridge we made. The flood ran it over, so I'm not going to use it. I'm going to go through the river because I don't feel like putting it back up. This is a really dull knife, so it's not working that well. I should have brought the longer one. This is like half the size of the longer one. If I put enough flick into it, it cuts it off. Ugh, damn spider. Okay, the laser tag section is just over there. We just have to climb down these rocks. You have to be very careful walking down. You could slip and break your skull open. Usually go with a friend if you are going to climb down something like this, because I'm by myself, so I'm going careful. Of course, if I wasn't by myself, I'd still be careful, because it's really painful if you crack your head open. There's a ball. What the F? Rick. That's what those pliers were used for. Somebody broke into this place. You'd usually have to hop the fence. Okay, this is a little freaky. And would explain why there's a bunch of doggy poop bags, which I haven't stepped on, but they're still there. What the hell is this? I've never seen this before. The fence is usually fence. Okay, either some random stranger came down here or my brothers did it. And since my brothers don't clean up my dog's poop that poops down here, it's probably a random stranger. They're probably not here anymore, though, because they left their hedge trimmers. Either that or they just cut it and then left the hedge trimmers there and they're still here. If so, that's a pretty poor choice either way. We're arriving at the place where I fell off that swing. Should probably walk around that. There might be snakes. You always want to be on the lookout for snakes, because if one bites you, it could be fatal. Make sure if a snake does bite you that you don't wipe off the blood marks, because the blood marks can be used to identify what kind of snake it was and whether or not it's venomous if you go to the doctor, which you will have to if you get bit by a snake. But if you're an idiot and doesn't want to and feel like just looking up whether or not it's a venomous snake, feel free. We're almost there. That is the hill I fell on. I'm going to walk up to the actual point that the damn, there's a hole there. To the actual point where I fell off. I'm not going to recreate it, but I will explain what happened. If you're one of my friends, you probably already know this, but it was around here. It was about Okay. This isn't it. Either that or the vine fell off and decomposed already. But it was about this high. You would swing up about there. I was swinging up, I was about 15 feet in the air. I swung back down up to right here. I was about this high up in the air. And I fell right there, around there at least. I think this is the place where the vine swing was. And I fell down and scraped my arms and legs. It really hurt, but, you know, that's just the way it's gotta be. This is the laser tag area. It's way better whenever most of the plants are dead because you can see the tires and hiding spots and less danger for snakes. Luckily, I have this knife for snakes just in case I see any. I doubt I will, but still, you know, it's always good to be prepared against snakes. It's usually better to bring a shovel because you have more range, but just know that it's always good to look out for snakes. I hate snakes so much. I think I'm going to end this episode here. Make sure to stay tuned in.